This week on Council Bluffs News, the biggest holiday season of the year is almost here, and the United States Postal Service is making sure you're getting your packages before the big day. See how the Council Bluffs Post Office is getting prepared to deliver your gifts. Thomas Jefferson hosts a public meeting for the West Broadway Corridor project set to begin construction in January. IWTV student Mike Simmons has reactions from citizens and top officials on the project. Plus, Council Bluffs businesses and residents continue to show their Christmas spirit with a variety of elaborate decor. And find out how you can help students of the Dental Assistant program at Iowa Western attend an event offering dental care for those less fortunate. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Every day, thousands of Americans receive letters and packages from the United States Postal Service. They're out there facing Mother Nature's heat in the summer and brutal cold in the winter, all in an effort to make sure you get your package delivered. With the holiday season here, the post office in Council Bluffs has been flooded with higher volume, but their expectations have remained unchanged. It's just another day on the job for this mail carrier. And as a seasoned veteran, he's seen it all.
We used to get thousands and thousands of Christmas cards. Now we get thousands and thousands of packages.
As usual, quantity has risen at the Council Bluffs Post Office this December, with 6,000 to 7,000 packages arriving daily.
Holiday season here at the Postal Service has become very busy, especially with the onset of online ordering. There is more and more package volume.
But that doesn't slow down the USPS from getting those items from the sender to the customer.
What's going on there today?
Not much, how are you?
Good, can't complain. There's that. Let's see if that's it. That's it, you're done. Probably an hour and a half to 2 hours in the office preparing the mail, putting it in order, getting the packages ready to deliver, and then it's 6, 7 plus hours on the street out here in the cold.
Mother Nature is a common obstacle for postal workers as they march door to door. And while they're not complaining, customers regularly show their gratitude.
During the summer times, a lot of customers would come out, offer us water, just a cold towel, a place to come in and cool off for a minute. In the wintertime, a lot of people will give you hot chocolate, cookies. Baked goods were a great thing in the winter to keep us warm.
It's a two-way appreciation for carriers like Tim Gibler. He's been walking his route for over 19 years and said he's made some amazing friends over the years.
I've known people, I've seen their kids born. I went to people's funerals. I do special things, take their mail to their door in certain kind of weather. And I've made a lot of friends, I really have. I've got football tickets from people on my route. You do really make a lot of friends.
While technology has certainly changed what and how things are delivered, the USPS has done their best to adapt.
I know there's several different ideas going around the post office. We have Customer Connect, Every Door Direct Mail. There's a lot of different opportunities out there for customers to save money while still getting a great service.
You could have picked a day where it was snowing and blowing and icy.
Oh, I know.
And really see what we go through. This is actually the perfect day.
The volume might be high, the workload might be heavy, but the joy of receiving a package is shared by the one delivering it.
We'll be glad when it's over, actually. To be truthful, I think all mailmen are. You know, it's a fun time of season. It's rewarding to get done with the day. Like, my truck's all full of packages now, and by the end of the day, it feels rewarding to get done with them.
The United States Postal Service expects to deliver approximately 16 billion cards, letters, and packages this holiday season, including 750 million packages. Now, depending on the destination, Global Express Guarantee services will be available from December 19th to December 22nd. If you'd like to learn more about mailing tips, mail-by dates, and more, you can head to the United States Postal Service's website at usps.com/holiday.
89.7 The River Phonathon.
A chance to give back to a radio station that has brought the Omaha metro area the same hard rock music for over 20 years. The annual holiday phonathon gives the listeners a chance to donate back to their favorite station while getting some chances at some prizes. Sophia John, program director of the River, says, "Don't worry if you didn't donate this time around, because you'll get another chance."
We raise what we can during the holidays, and then we have a spring phonathon that we do. That's our main one. And we raise as much as we can there. And then if I have to raise more money after that, I deal with it when the time comes. But everything is documented. Everything is legit. We try to get items for people that they can't find anywhere else.
Some of the prizes that are up for grabs are 2 tickets to the Husker Bowl game, signed guitars and drum heads from various bands, video game consoles, and concert tickets. The money raised from both the holiday and spring phonathons go directly towards maintenance of the equipment used in the station and for the tower rental fee that broadcasts the station. For more info on events and promotions going on at the River, visit 897theriver.com. For the Council Bluffs News, I'm Bowen Peterson.
328-8970 and donate $25.
Over the last several months, the West Broadway reconstruction project has been discussed by many. With construction set to begin in early 2017, city officials host a public meeting to inform attendees on what to expect in the coming months. IWTV student Mike Simmons has more.
The change is long overdue.
West Broadway hasn't been rebuilt in a very long time.
60 years to be exact, but the wait is nearly over.
We're going to be reconstructing the full width of the pavement, plus utilities.
The work will begin in early 2017, making a more functional and beautiful entrance into Council Bluffs.
We're hoping to add some features that make it unique, make it more attractive, make people want to be there and come visit the west end of Council Bluffs along West Broadway.
Tuesday, December 6th, Thomas Jefferson High School hosts a public meeting to discuss Segment 1 of the West Broadway reconstruction project.
We're trying to provide the information on how we're actually going to accomplish that, the schedule, details about what that's going to look like when we're done, and how we're going to build it in the process.
The plan to rebuild from 36th to 15th Street is scheduled to take 5 years, and while many are excited,
I look forward to the completed project.
Others say there are a few concerns left to address.
They're going to be hurting the business owners like myself when it comes to the next phase, when they start putting medians in front of certain businesses and not in front of others.
Despite some pause, everyone at this meeting agrees the makeover is necessary.
I think the reconstruction plan is wonderful, and West Broadway has needed improvements for a long time.
The project is set to begin with Segment 1 between 36th and 33rd Streets, slowly working east. More information is available at wbreconstruction.com. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Mike Simmons.
The end of the semester has arrived, but before students can celebrate the holidays, it's finals week at Iowa Western, and that begins our coverage in News Around the Bluffs. Projects, papers, and tests. Finals week rapidly approaches and Iowa Western students are starting to prepare. But instead of getting stressed, students are able to partake in events around campus to help relieve some of the pressure.
What we've been doing here in the Student Life Center as well as the Academic Resource Center, we've been hosting different events. Most of them focusing on getting students in, getting them aware with the Academic Resource Center, getting students familiar with the area, familiar with the resources that we have here in the Student Center.
For students studying for finals, study tips are posted in the Student Center. And for those who need the extra help, check out the Academic Resource Center. There are rituals, and then there is this Iowa Western tradition. November 28th, school president Dr. Dan Kinney buries a St. Joseph statue hoping for good luck as the school looks to pass a bond to help fund a long list of safety and security measurements on the campus of Iowa Western. The practice may have helped again as the bond is officially passed December 6th, addressing an important matter for Kinney.
My concern was that if the voters didn't approve it, I guess I would have liked to have said, well, now I can share the responsibility with all the voters. It isn't just my fault if we could have been safer and something happens. But that's not the truth. It would still come back to me.
Here's a closer look at how the bond was passed. More than 70% of Potawatomi County residents voted in favor. The support wasn't limited there, however. More than 58% voted in favor from Fremont, Cass, Page, and Mills counties as well. Overall, nearly 64% of voters were in agreement to pass the bond. Additional safety and security measures are expected to begin summer of 2017, with a hopeful completion date sometime in the summer months of 2018. Dr. Kinney also points out that they won't start collecting any taxes for this bond issue until after July 1st. When attending a concert, you'd expect everything to go smoothly. Although that wasn't the case for Iowa Western's choir, the performance still leaves a lasting impression. People file into Canesville Arena Saturday, December 10th to hear Iowa Western's best and brightest singers perform their winter concert. The night isn't without difficulty, however. The concert was originally scheduled to be held in the Arts Center, but just an hour before the event began, was moved across campus due to a power outage. Choir director Lucas Johnson is proud of his students' participation and willingness to adapt to sudden change in venue.
I am just so impressed with their focus and their willingness to adapt. I mean, they were excited anyway about the performance happening, but then for me to say, okay, we need to go to plan B, and they did it so seamlessly and smoothly, it was really a testament to their work ethic and their willingness to just do whatever they needed to do.
This was one of 2 performances the choir puts on each year. For a DVD copy of the concert, contact us at cbtv17@iwcc.edu. Still to come on Council Bluffs News. Council Bluffs Christmas spirit is in full swing. We'll take you on a holiday tour where one house goes all out with decorations. Plus, Santa Claus visits Bass Pro Shop. IWTV student Haley Hughes has more on the big guy's latest stop. But coming up next, Sarah Stream joins us in studio to talk about a fundraiser to help Iowa Western dental assistant students help others. Stay tuned.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
I wouldn't have been at this ceremony if I hadn't been at this ceremony first. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of U.S. high school students aren't making it to graduation, and every one of us, every parent, every friend, and neighbor, has the responsibility to provide the support and encouragement they need to make it through, because we all need to see a lot more of these pictures.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Joining me in studio today is Dental Program Chair Sarah Stream, and her guest is a student of hers too, Amanda Sutton. Thank you for joining me today, ladies.
Thank you.
So you guys are having a fundraiser right now to send money, or to raise money, to send students to the Nebraska Mission. Before we get into details, what is that?
The Nebraska Mission of Mercy is a 2-day free dental clinic for really anybody that wants to attend. They're able to do fillings, extractions, cleanings, whatever really needs done, and it's totally free of charge to the public.
Why is it so important?
It's really important because there is really a lack of access to dental health insurance and even dental care in general to the general public. A lot of underprivileged people are able to go and get things done that they have not been able to afford in the past.
And Amanda, for you, how is this an opportunity to learn how to do what you want to do for your career?
So far we've just worked like alongside Sarah, and we haven't had like real patient contact, so it gets us hands-on working with other dentists, kind of just getting us prepared for what we're going to see in the future and getting us more experience.
You've spread the word about this around campus, and you've told all your friends and family. What's been the response so far, and how close are you to meeting your goal?
We still have a ways to go, but we've only done it for a couple weeks. We have through December 31st. We raised a couple $100, but we really want to raise closer to 1,000 so we can pay for any cost that'll cost us to stay there and get our hands on.
And for you, Sarah, where can people go to learn more about this or to just help you guys out?
Right now we have a campaign going through Schwann's at schwannscares.com. You can go online and in the search bar just search for IWCC DA Volunteer Program and it will pop up.
All right, guys. I really appreciate you both coming on the show today. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope you ladies meet your goal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Council Bluffs News will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
As kids growing up, we loved going around and looking at other house decorations during the holiday season. It brings joy and happiness. While we recognize there are plenty of homes and businesses in Council Bluffs that deserve credit for their effort, one Council Bluffs citizen has gone all out. He's been decorating his house for 4 years now, but says the spirit of Christmas has been with him since he was young. When driving around town during the holiday season, you'd expect to see some houses decorated. A lot of lights here, not so many lights there. But one Council Bluffs house in particular goes above and beyond when it comes to decorating for Christmas. Cliff Thompson has been upping his game every year when it comes to Christmas decorating. The elaborate display features lights, figures, and inflatable helicopters. He says he puts in a lot of time and preparation to pull it all off.
Oh, it's a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it every year. Just every year, after I get off work, just takes time every year. Just start doing it little by little, and then every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I just enjoy putting out the lights.
Cliff says he isn't done putting up lights for the year. He still has some ideas up his sleeve for those who drive by his home just west of 25th and Avenue G. He says the hard work is worth it for others to enjoy.
Santa Claus is coming to town at the local Bass Pro in Council Bluffs. He's here from December 4th
through the 24th to check on all the good boys and girls to see what they want for Christmas. People of all ages are welcome to take a free photo with Santa.
Well, there's Santa's Wonderland is here. There's all kinds of games and toys that they can play with while they're waiting. They can come early in the day and get their Bass Pass and come back when they want to come. So they only have to wait a few minutes, or they can walk around the store. They don't have to stand in line for hours and hours.
If you didn't get your Christmas list to the big guy yet, this is the perfect time to get it to him and all his little elves. Santa will be at Bass Pro Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. From Council Bluffs News, I'm Haley Hughes.
Sunday, December 11th, the artists of the Harvester Art Space Lofts displayed their works in their annual Holiday Boutique Art Gallery. Today's featured artist is Patty Talbert. Her current work is inspired by a past project, the Positive Affirmation Project, where she made signs with positive messages and hung them around North Omaha.
Which actually made me think, well, how cool would it be to be in a room full of positive words that were surrounding you? How would that affect you mentally? And actually, how would it affect me mentally by creating something positive over and over?
You can view and buy the works of a variety of artists, including sculptors, wordworks, painters, musicians, decorators, and even bakers. To learn more about all the artists, visit the Harvester Art Space Facebook page or go to the website artspace.org/ourplaces/Harvester Art Space Lofts.
Still to come on Council Bluffs News. There are plenty of furry friends looking for a good home. We'll meet them in our Pets of the Week. And a look at our events calendar to wrap up the show.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. I'll teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatch Mills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. I've got little Bandit here. He's 5 years old, and his file number is 22456. He's a sweet little dog. He needs a fenced yard, but he loves exercise and he loves to play. Again, this is 5-year-old Bandit. He's a Papillon mix, and he's just as sweet as can be. This sweet girl is Ginger, and she's 4.5 years old. She's a rat terrier. Her file number is 20816. And yes, you have seen her before. We've featured her twice. She had a litter of puppies. She was pregnant when she came in back in June. They've all been adopted out to great families. Now we're hoping that Ginger gets hers for Christmas too. If you could please come down, visit Ginger. Her file number again is 20816, and she's wanting a happy home for Christmas. This little girl is Clover, and her file number is 22328. She is just 9 weeks old. And she has a couple of siblings here. They're in the kitten colony, and she's looking for a great home. Again, this is Clover, file 22328. This little cutie is Cayenne, and her file number is 22075. She's in a kitten colony with 4 other kittens. They get along wonderful and love to play all day. Again, this is Cayenne, and she is 9 weeks old. Her file number is 22075. And if you're interested in any of the pets you've seen on today, please come down to 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs to Midlands Humane Society.
Time now for our weekly events calendar. Get your ugly holiday sweaters ready. The second annual Ugly Sweater Pub Crawl takes place December 23rd. Registration for the event will begin at 6 at Barley's. For only $5, you can sample different beers at several locations on the 100 block of West Broadway. For more information about this event, contact Donna Schupner at 402-515-1200. 'Tis the season to spend a lot of money, but managing your expenses is important. The Council Bluffs Public Library is hosting an event December 28th, Keeping Money Happy and Healthy, from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. You'll get tips on how to become successful with your money. The class will also offer education on danger zones and some key habits that can help make your finances happy. If you'd like to learn more about the class, contact Tiffany Pinkerton at 712-325-5629. Brush up on your nature trivia while enjoying some local beer and wine at the Nature on Tap event. Teams of 2 to 5 people will be accepted. Winners from the contest will receive a prize from some of Iowa's breweries. Hitchcock Nature Center hosts the event on December 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. Pre-registration is required. Visit potscoconservation.com for more information about this 21 and older event. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. As always, CBTV is very eager to hear your feedback. If you'd like to send us your questions or comments, email them to cbtv@iwcc.edu, or you can call us at 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. And of course, keep it right here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning into the Bluff Sports Zone with J.J. Davis. This is the last Council Bluffs news for 2016 as we break for the holidays. We leave you with a celebration of a Christmas spirit in Council Bluffs. I'm Aaron Zach, and from all of us here at CBTV 17, have a safe and happy holiday season.